It may be that you have heard tales of the Magyar, and of the foul and fearsome creatures that go boom in the night. Not only do they go boom, but also bang, boom, crash, and of course, oh, damn it, they're nearsighted. But being children of the night is not so easy when the night vision is not so good. And of these creatures, the most feared is the Lidérc, a vampire with the feet of a chicken. Why the Lidérc is the most feared, I do not know. Some say it is because people mock its tootsies. Some say it's because the other vampire never let it play in any vampire games. On this point, the Lidérc is strangely reticent. It came to pass that something much worse even than a Lidérc arrived at our village. War. The army recruiters came, gathered all the young men, and marched them away somewhere. That way. I don't know where. Far away. And we knew we would never see them again. And for a time, we were sad. But eventually, you pick yourself up and move on. What else can you do? This is what happened. All except for Magda. Magda's face grew waxen and pale, and all the life seemed to drain out of her. We worry. So, that night, we watched and saw a blue star come down from the heavens, hover over Magda's roof, and descend down the chimney. And at that, I knew fear, but that is the sign of the Lidérc. I went to my neighbor Piotr and said, Piotr, a Lidérc is feeding on Magda, and told him what I had seen. Piotr said, oh, no, that's not a Lidérc, that's a phoenix. It's a blessing. Ignorant peasant doesn't know the difference between a phoenix and a Lidérc. I brought Piotr with me to Magda's house, and there, in the ashes before the fireplace, was the giant claw mark of the Lidérc. And even Piotr had to admit that indeed the Lidérc had come for Magda. Something must be done. That night, we sent Magda away to a different house in the village. We rubbed garlic all along the door and window frames, and I took Magda's place in the bed. Sure enough, after midnight, a blue glow suffused the fireplace, and the Lidérc slowly oozed into the room. He smelled the garlic, but did not know where the trap lay. He crawled to the bed, not realizing I was not Magda, even though I have a beard. I told you they were nearsighted. And then he tried to feed through my heart on fear and sadness and pain. But these things he did not find. All he found in my heart was fury and rage and a little bit of heartburn from supper that night. That woman and her soup! Oy! I took a bulb of garlic that I'd hidden in my hand and rammed it into the Lidérc's mouth. He fell to the floor and began to sputter and spit. I stood up and said to him, Heed me, Lidérc, for you will hear my words and must do as I say. You must leave this village and never return until you can bring me a gallon of seawater using naught but a sieve. At this, the Lidérc lost all control and began to shout and sputter and scream. He fled from the house, smashing through the glass of the window, and fled from our village forever, farting fire across the sky. And that is how you deal with a Lidérc.